Hi, my name is Sammy Weiser, and I'm a senior here at the U. The first thing I'm going to talk about is from my freshman year here at school, and is about a fear of mine. I am deathly afraid of public speaking, and doing these videos is almost like public speaking for me. It's like talking in front of anyone that I don't really know. I know not many people really like public speaking, but it's something that I constantly worry about when I have to do it, um, and which is why I'm waiting till the very last minute to record this video and upload it because it freaks me out. But now I'm at the point where I have to do it, so here we are. Um, so my freshman year, I took a psychology course where I was required to write a research paper over the entire semester and then give a presentation on it. And this presentation was supposed to be like a TED Talk that was about 10 minutes long. And we didn't get any notes to read off of for it. And our slides had to have less than 10 words on it. So it was really hard for me to know that I was going to have to do this public presentation without any help if I froze up. I had no backup, it was just all on me. So to make matters worse, I chose a horrible topic to write this research paper on. And I'm not someone who likes to talk about things on a real deep level or really get into things too much, but I was working in a daycare at the time, and we had just experienced having a family that we had to report a case of child abuse. Um, so we were reporting it, and that was on my mind. So then I decided that I was going to write my paper on child abuse, not realizing that I was going to have to do a 10-minute presentation on it in front of a bunch of people. So when the time came around to give this presentation, I was freaking out because I chose a horrible topic. The day of, I followed another presentation that was on support and therapy animals, and their presentation was full of cute pictures of animals and dogs and cats and all this stuff. And then I walked up and I have this presentation on child abuse and full of horrible statistics. So as I started talking, I was just slowly watching people's faces drop and people's emotions come out, and I was just shaking uncontrollably in front of everyone. And then all of a sudden, my mind just went absolutely blank, and I forgot everything that I had to say. And I was just standing there in front of about 40 people, and I was just shaking uncontrollably and just had no idea what to say. I was just staring, and everyone's faces were just staring back at me blank. And it was probably only 20 seconds, maybe, that I was stumbling on words and trying to recover. But it felt like I was standing there for like years. Um, and I got through it, but I wish I could say that I had caused me to get over my public speaking fear, but it did not. And I have another presentation similar to that this year. I'm really not looking forward to. My second story that I wanted to share um, is kind of just about how I got to where I am today and why I have the drive and work ethic that I do. Both of my parents are engineers and worked really hard to get to school and through school, and to the positions that they are now in their workplaces. My mom came from a family that consisted of a single mom, so my grandma was a single mom. She worked two jobs to support five kids on her own. And my mom was the first of her family to go to college, and she worked really hard to get herself through school and get to where she is today. Growing up, my brother and I were constantly reminded of this, and reminded by my mom that we needed to work hard to get to where we wanted, and to get to where my parents are today. They pushed us to do especially good in school, but also to work hard and dedicate the time to the things that were important to us and to really work hard for the things that we wanted. My dad always worked really long hours and would bring work home with him to do at night and on weekends, and it was very prevalent that he worked really hard to get to where he is today and to support our family. He put in a lot of time and hard work and now has a position that comes with a lot of responsibility, but that he really enjoys and really feels that he does the best in. From my parents, I've learned to work really hard to get what I want, and that putting time into things really does end up paying off. I would consider myself a very motivated and driven person thanks to my parents, and I think that's not only shaped who I am today, but also who I want to be in the future. Um, I'm a senior and almost done with my undergrad, which I can't wait for. But I'm already thinking about going back to school for probably another 3 or 4 years to be a nursing practitioner or a midwife. Um, I think that having this influence growing up and seeing my parents work firsthand was something that's really shaped me into the person that I am today and that I would like to aspire to be.